All right, good morning, students. Happy Friday. Today, we are going to continue to work on solving inequalities with multi-steps. Yesterday, you had to solve the worksheet practicing your multi-step equation. So please get out your packets, and we're going to go over a few of the problems right now. Now, 1 to 6 should have been easier than the rest of the page. We're going to do a few more practice problems today to work on some of the harder problems. Now, when we are solving, let's go to number 3. When we are solving this, remember you have to add 3 to both sides. You will end up with, I'm going to move it over here since there's not a lot of space, 33y less than or equal to 11, okay? And then we need to divide both sides by 33. Y is less than or equal to 11 over 33, which simplifies to 1 over 3. Always keep it a fraction. Do not give me a decimal. Remember, you need to move the 3 over before the number that is touching the variable. So please watch that. And I will do number 5 with you. Make sure you subtract 60 to both sides. You are left with negative 60r, and this will be negative 48. You need to divide by negative 6 to get your r by itself. Negative 48 divided by negative 6 is 8. Now remember, we just divided by a negative number, so this sign must flip. It must be less than r. What's the difference between this answer and this one? Remember, the r needs to go on the left-hand side, so you need to flip it and have r is greater than or equal to 8. Now, I know it's a lot of flipping back and forth, but please remember, when you divide by a negative number, flip it. If the variable is on the wrong side, you need to flip it again. And then you graph your inequality like normal. Please check the other answers. If you have any questions, circle or star them for when I come back. Now for 7 on, I know that these were a little bit more difficult, so I'm going to give you a couple problems just showing you the work. For number 8, you need to distribute the 3 to everything inside the parentheses. 3 times 4c will give you 12c. 3 times negative 5 will be negative 15. Minus 2c is greater than 0. Now we need to combine our like terms. These are the same steps we've done when balancing equations. So our 12c minus 2c are our like terms. So 12c minus 2c will give you 10c. Bring down the minus 15. Now we need to get c by itself. You're going to do exactly what you normally do. Add 15 to both sides. 10c is greater than 15. Divide both sides by 10. You get c is greater than 15 over 10, which simplifies to c is greater than 3/2. Same thing for 9 and 10. Distribute the 15. Distribute the 5. Only distribute it to what is next to the parentheses. Please take a minute to check your answers to see if you have gotten them correct. And like I said, circle any that you had problems with. 15 to 20 I wanted you to try. You're solving them exactly the same way that we did up here. The difference is, do you see how some of these answers are no solution and all real solutions? Remember when your variable disappears? Okay, when the variable disappears, when it's gone, if it used to be the equation, if the equation was true, it was all real numbers. If the equation was false, it was no solution. So in this case, if an inequality, if the inequality is true, your answer is all solutions. If the inequality is false, your answer is no solutions. So I want you guys to, if you need to, go back and try them again. See if your inequalities are true and false. After you are finished doing that, we are on to the last page of your packet. Today you'll be working on this packet. If you end up struggling and would like to work with a partner, please do so. They start off easier and then they get into the hard ones with distributing. Look at your notes. Look at your examples that we have worked on so far in class this week. Remember, the packet is due Monday when I come back, so please make sure all of your problems, the front and the back of Friday, including all the problems in your packet, are complete. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.